Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with it, rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
take another L. This
designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Whoa, won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze.
Right here, this is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy, how you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
What do you think?
It's only right you take your spot back. I was just keeping it warm for you.
You know, the team seems to be doing just fine with you out there. And seeing that you're kind of thin at receiver, I was thinking that maybe I could help out by lining up outside.
Shoot, yeah. We'll work something out.
Like you said, Coach, you got to do what's right for the team.
It's the best news I've heard since my Aunt Lokalani's Boar won Best in Show. I'm gonna get the playbook. We're gonna start drawing some stuff up. Woo! Ha
I know I'm not your favorite person in the world right now.
You're not even in my top 7 billion.
That's fair. Just know I did what I did to protect you, not to try and take everything that you worked for. And I can understand if you're angry with me, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make it right.
I'll tell you how you can make it right. The Midwest Prep Showcase, later this season against the Central Hawks.
What about it?
Well, they're the best team in the country, and it's a nationally televised game. That means every recruiter's gonna see it.
So what do you want from me?
Just want you to let me go out there and do my thing and show the recruiters what I can do. It's my last chance at getting an offer.
Fine. But if it's not working out there, then I gotta get the other guys involved.
Trust me. You won't need to.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, 2 of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Bulldogs.
Wait, it's your...
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O-double G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. Been following y'all's story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Tommy! Hey. Hey, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I'm such a fan, man.
Hey, likewise.
Love your hard work, your dedication, and how you just put the team and put everything on your back, man. That's beautiful, man. It takes a whole lot to do what you did.
Wow, thanks, man.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get out there and make it count, man. It's a whole lot of schools that's gonna be watching y'all tonight. And I got a feeling I'm gonna see y'all again. Good luck. Ball out.
Will do.
Thanks, Snoop.
For Shizzle Snoop? Yo, we just met Snoop D-O-double G.
I know. That was cool.
What? Let's go do this, man. La-di-da-di-da.
Well, the crowd is loud and on its feet as Ricky Sutherland gets things started. Fielded at the 3. And he'll be brought down after finding a bit of room up the field. So in this matchup of top-ranked quarterbacks, it's QB2 with a chance to strike first on this opening drive. Hand off to Hawk, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. So get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. Draw play, here's Hawk. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. A pickup of 3 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 3. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Third down from the gun. He gets it to Matthews. The comeback catch. Welcome back, Tommy Matthews. On first down, back to pass. Oh, man, I think the quarterback's been playing too much Madden. What was he thinking on that throw? All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. Oh, another throw to Matthews. And he's got the first down. So that's a pair of catches now in just the first quarter. And Tommy, he's running routes like he's been playing all season long. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. From the gun, here's QB2. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Once more on 2nd down, here's QB2. He's going deep for Matthew, and that is touchdown Bulldogs. He used to throw them, now he catches them. Tommy is back. And now it's time for the extra point. And that'll make our score 7-0.
Good job, baby. Way to hold on to it now.
After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Fielded at the 9. It's a fumble. Now it's picked up going the other way. And it's all the way back for a touchdown.
Let's do it. Come on, let's go.
Here's Myers now for the extra point. And they extend their lead. 14 points separate these teams. Following that thrilling fumble return, the Bulldogs are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, and this will be a touchback as he drops to one knee. The Hawks send out their offense. And Field General Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point in his career. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. They bring him down after a short pickup. A gain of 2 on the play, and that makes it 3rd and 8. The defense is set up for the pass. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. Going deep now for Cole. And there's a fight for the football before it falls incomplete, setting up 4th down. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. This year is the first time they've ever had the top 2 quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. And he moves the ball forward, but not a lot on this return. Bulldogs send out their offense, and they're working with a 2-score lead as they fire up this drive. Hawk gets the handoff. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools, and this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma, you name it, they're here. Play action. QB2 to throw. Batted into the air and intercepted. Gets away from the defender, and they'll have it at the 44-yard line.
You know what's coming. You know what's coming.
First play of the drive for the Hawks, and there's no other way to say it. They need a touchdown to stay within striking distance in this game. Pressure comes, and down he goes. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. A guy, Reggie, gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. They snap the ball. Right side of the field, it's complete. Now he's out of bounds at the 44-yard line. They've yet to go anywhere on this drive. It's 3rd down. Scans the field. And that deep ball is incomplete. He clearly put a little too much mustard on that throw. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see? But the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. So the Bulldogs are lined up now, and all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. QB2 hands it off to Hawk, And the defense didn't give an inch on the play. It'll be second down. One last thought on Snoop, you know. He's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. Back to pass on second down. Down the middle of the field, it's complete. There he goes. 10. A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. Before they can settle into the snap, we've come to the conclusion of the first quarter. And coming up shortly, more elite high school football from the Midwest Prep Showcase. Let's get back to the action here as we begin the fourth quarter in the red zone. Going with the run, and he goes straight at him. Touchdown! They just continue to light up the scoreboard. Myers is on now for the PAT. One of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Caught in the end zone, and he'll kneel down for the touchback. So the Hawks are lined up now, and they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. The drive begins on the ground with Gordon, and they'll take him down after a nice pickup. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. Meanwhile, here comes the snap on second down. Looking downfield, here's Knight. Quick decision, completes the throw. And he comes up with a first down.
Come on, guys, let's go!
You guys might as well just go home.
Knight hands it to Grove. Runs off a defender, picks up a nice chunk of yards before he's brought down. And I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just take a look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem, and not get thrown around.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
Picked off. Intercepted by Douglas. 36-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Bulldogs. And this is excellent field position as they begin this drive. Looking to pass on first down. That'll wind up incomplete. Naturally, people across the football landscape are sharing their thoughts on where they think QB2 will go to college. Some think Miami, others insist it's Texas. But I can tell you this, I'm beyond confident his decision will be the top thing trending on signing day. Hawk gets the rock. And the play call there successful as they get it across for the first.
Time to go to work. Let's go. Push him back. Push him back.
Out of the gun, it's QB2. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. You can feel the defense scrambling a bit. They could really use a stop with their backs against the end zone. They'll go with the run. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. A gain of 3 on the play, and now it's 2nd and goal. From the back of the eye, Hawk scans the field. 2nd and goal. He'll get it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's it, baby. Ridiculous. Take him out. Put me out.
3 yards closer to the end zone now. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to punch it in with Hawk. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Sammy Hawk, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And he gets it to go. The score now, 28-0. Following the touchdown, the Bulldogs are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. The Hawks send out their offense. And at this stage of the game, every minute counts for them to have any shot of making a comeback. They start the drive here with Grove. And he's taken down after a huge gain on the play. A 23-yard gain, and that's a 1st down and then some. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. They'll go with the run. And we'll call it no gain on the play as it'll be 2nd down. So Coach Fetu spelled F-E-T-U for the longest time. I was pronouncing it feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. Man, the offense is finding its rhythm as they line up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. First catch for Cole. And he's tackled at the 11.
What you doing, dog? What are you doing?
Timeout called by the Hawks. That'll leave them with 2 in this opening half. And with halftime on the horizon. Lined up in the shotgun. Inside the red zone, it's Knight. It's caught! Touchdown, Hawks!
You better believe it, baby. You better believe it.
Here's Sutherland now for the extra point. And he knocks it through. Our score now, 28-7. Ready now for the kick. Caught in the end zone. And that's That's a solid effort on the return as the offense heads onto the field. First play of the drive for the Bulldogs. And let's keep an eye out, but they make it more conservative as they nurture that sizable lead. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. And man, did they get lucky that time. Nearly picked off. But the drive stays alive. Following the near turnover, here's second down. Drops back to throw it again. Oh, hold on, he's running right. Now he'll pass it, and it'll end up being a pair of incompletions on back-to-back plays. Zero progress on this drive thus far. It's third down. QB2 gives it to Hawk. And he's taken down after a nice run. A pickup of 16 yards. Good for a Bulldog first down. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. One last try before the break. He's on the move, and QB2 goes down for the sack. Tried to use his feet, but could not avoid the takedown. So, after a one-sided first half, it's the Bulldogs in control. Prep showcase. The wait is over. Time now to kick off the second half of this matchup. Still ahead by a wide margin. They're lined up for the return. This is fielded deep in the end zone, and he'll take a knee for the touchback. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And now Coach Robbins barking some instructions for Braxton Knight from the sideline. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Now going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new. He's certainly got his quirks. If I gave you a dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study, I think you'd be a very rich person. Looking to throw. Here's Knight. Another throw to Monroe. Brushes him off. A 23-yard gain. And a first down and much, much more.
Right down, right down. Let's go home.
Here's Knight to start the series. Oh, he lost the football. The D's got it. They're on the move. And they'll have it at the 16-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Bulldogs. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. So it's a jet sweep. Watch the receiver. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. A pickup of 2 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 8. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. On second down, they'll run it here. And I'm not sure they picked up anything there. 3rd and 8. The defense is set up for the pass. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. He's got it! Touchdown, Bulldogs! That's another score in his return. It's a legend in the making. Myers now to add the extra point. Here comes the kick. This will be caught deep in the end zone. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback. Opening play of this guy for the Hawks. Let's see what the future holds. To start the drive. Here's Knight. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. Once more on 2nd down. Here's Knight. To thrash in space. And he's taken down at the 43-yard line. An 18-yard pickup. Good for a new set of downs. Goes to Grove. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On 1st down, he'll drop back. He's got a man, and he's tackled at the 21.
Let's get him! Come on! What a waste of time.
Draw play, here's Grove, and they bring him down after a short pickup. A gain of 2 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 8. Working now from within the red zone. Here's 2nd and 8. Grove gets another carry, and they're not able to stop him before he comes up with the 1st down.
No, not today!
Seeing this offense come up with a variety of ways to move the ball on this drive, picking up 1st downs along the way. This will be caught at the 8, and he'll work his way to the 5-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play, and now it's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Knight. He finds Thrash. Now he's brought down. Not a lot on that reception as it brings up 3rd down. The defense looks like they're expecting a throw. Running on 3rd and goal. Oh, boy, and that'll set them back as he's tackled for a loss.
Good job, good job.
First field goal attempt for the usually steady kicker. Sutherland splits the uprights, and they put 3 on the board.
Dang, man, I guess we're looking at the wrong side right here.
Following the field goal, the Hawks are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Deep throw for Matthews. And that's caught, but wait, it appears he was out of bounds. Yes, good eye by the line judge. He calls it incomplete. Whistle blows to signal the end of the third quarter. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. So it's second down as we resume action here in the fourth quarter. Hand off to Hawk. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. A gain of 1 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 9. Hawks lined up behind QB2.
Big stop, G. Big stop, let's go.
The Bulldogs will run it, and that won't be enough to move the sticks. 4th down coming up. Ready to take a chance. Here's 4th and 4. A little trickery here, gives it to his receiver, but he doesn't get to the marker. So the Hawks will get the football with excellent field position. Wanting nothing more than a score, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, here's Knight. Fires quickly, and that's complete. And he's just short of the red zone at the 21-yard line. Just short of a 1st down. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, inside handoff. Now he's brought down after moving the chains. 1st down.
That's what I want right there. I want that. Come on. This is different.
All right, so following the short gain, it's 1st down. Now from the red zone, it's Knight. This will be caught at the 8. After doing most of the heavy lifting on 1st down, here's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, it's Knight. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. Following the incompletion on 2nd, it's 3rd and inches. Now they'll throw from the gun. And that'll be incomplete after they go to the air on 3rd and short. Interesting choice not to run it there. You don't have to be Lombardi to make this call. 4th down at this point. Gotta go for it. They'll go with the run. And he's brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play. And they are knocking on the door now. 1st and goal. They come out in the eye. A.J. Grove at the back. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks.
Way to go, baby. All you got to do, baby.
Now the try to add one more. It's up and it's good. The tally now 35-17. Well, the students are rising to their feet as we await this onside kick. And they're unable to recover the ball, and so now their defense heads onto the field. And he stopped at the 42.
Time to go to work.
The Bulldogs send out their offense, and they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. Hawk gets the handoff. What a powerful move. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. A 19-yard pickup, and that's good for a 1st down. They go back to Hawk. And he's finally tackled after a solid run.
No, not ahead of you, baby. I see you. I see you over there. You scared?
On just the 3rd play of this drive, they're within striking distance on 1st and goal. They'll go with the run. A gain of 4 on the play. And now it's 2nd and goal. Up in the backfield. Going with the run. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And that should seal the deal.
Baby, I see you. Good job over there, baby.
Now for the token point after. He's going for the 1st. He's into the end zone. Give him 2 more. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake between the coaches when this baby's over. Still very much in control of this game. Here comes the kick. Caught in the end zone, and we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback. Going through the motions now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. Sends it to Thrash. They bring him down. No gain on the catch. Here comes 2nd down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Times it to Monroe on the slant. And he's stopped at the 42.
There we go, baby.
As we approach the final minute, it's 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll throw. Goes underneath with it. That's complete to his running back. And he's down at the 40-yard line. 18 yards gained. And a 1st down for the Hawks. They're quick to get to the line. He'll throw again. Shows off the arm strength. And now a flag comes out as that falls incomplete. Here's the call from down on the field.
Roughing the passer, defense. Can't do that.
So it's roughing the passer. And it'll cost them 15 yards. Following that incompletion, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, looking to throw. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. Still looking to throw. It's Knight. Absolutely nowhere to go, and he eats that sack. Looking for another conversion. He'll take a shot at the end zone. Oh, and that would have been a touchdown if it hadn't been for the quick hands-on defense. Not much of a choice here. They've got to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. He's going deep for Monroe. And that's incomplete. Gave it their best shot, but it won't give them the result they so desperately needed. Well, things might get a little chippy here, as it doesn't appear they're going to kneel this one out. And he'll scoot his way forward for a solid gain. And that will do it. The Bulldogs win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to quickly find the open receiver is what really sets me apart.
I mean, it must have been a little easier with me out there, right? When you snap the ball, you throw it to Tommy, rinse and repeat. But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Wow, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. And he's a guy that's had a ton of success at the school, and nothing else. I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Yo, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and you can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman and you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my own position.
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlists for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this very warm Saturday afternoon, and fans have made the early season pilgrimage to AT&T Stadium to support these college football playoff hopefuls. And we've got a Sunshine State battle in the Lone Star State as it's the Miami Hurricanes taking on the Florida Gators in the EA Sports Kickoff Classic. So here we go. It all starts now. A new season of college football underway here in Miami. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First and 10, Florida. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole is not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Throw over the middle, taken in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. On the ground, Ellington. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, it's White. That's taken in by the tight end, Perkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 44, White to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's White on third down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll run on first down. It's Woods. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. You know, Charles, you and I get to call a lot of games at the next level, but walking into the stadium, there's just something about the college atmosphere, the bands, the pageantry. So nice for us to be able to get the assignment to call a few games on Saturdays this fall because, let's be honest, there's nothing like college football.
I would agree with that. Look, there's electricity that crackles no matter whether it's college or the NFL, but this is a different vibe altogether when you're talking about a college game. And how about the one we're getting right out of the gate? Two powerhouses in the college football world going at it to get things started.
It looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Draw play, Langford. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Miami punter out on the field as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. They run the Turner. And he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
To throw on 2nd down. Arrington eluding the pressure right. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Arrington. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. Now, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most
and that's a cut down, and the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
Harrington's pass complete.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Ellington. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, White. He'll give this one to Galladay. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
On 1st down, it's Jennings. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Now Ellington. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one.
Now White lost the football, and this will be scooped up by the defense. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you.
Your face! And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Arrington, and he's got it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A 20-yard touchdown. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
What a special moment for him. The first passing touchdown of his college career, and certainly a moment that he will never forget.
And it always helps to get that first one out of the way, doesn't it? I know right now that he just wants to go and jump to the top of the stadium and throw his hands up and exult a little bit. But he's had a chance to prove that he can do it now. He got it done. It's been a long time in the making. Now he's just got to harness that emotion and continue to play.
So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself
in trouble, and he's taken down.
Was it a breakdown of protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. risk another sack. They'll play it safe with a run. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get it on very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
With that, we reach halftime here in Arlington in the season opener of college football. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back them up 5.
Let's go! Let's go!
Still 1st down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And a give this time to the tailback. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Woods. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Complete to Gilmore over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And Charles, to this point, no change at the quarterback position. And we had heard that there might be some toggling back and forth between the top 2 guys, but probably says something about his performance in the first half.
And that performance has been evaluated by the new head coach, Red O'Brien, and we've known him as a defensive guy, of course, former defensive coordinator. Those are his roots. With no change, that must mean that he believes that the offense is in good hands, and he wants to continue to ride with it.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Woods, and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Woods, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Arrington. He's got his man on the crossing route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Woods, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 3rd down, it's Woods. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th down, and he will take this in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
On 1st and 10, White. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. White, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
from the gun on 3rd down. White. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. To throw on 2nd down. Arrington, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. On 4th down, Arrington, he'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it to football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
2 yards, good enough for a first. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Checks it underneath the Langford. And he's brought down. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this in. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
Well, what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction and then wall them off off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't have actually have to punish him with your blocking. You just position him. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on 2nd and long. White in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's White. The 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. .38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Woods, and he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Today's final score, Hurricanes 21, Gators nothing.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his 2-quarterback system is matchup based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got 2 quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what? Come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you're upset, but we're in this together.
No, we're not. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This afternoon, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the USC Trojans. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. the gun. Flynn. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Trojans have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. And look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. On first down, it's Woods, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On second down, it's Woods.
Keith Woods, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. To throw on third down, Arrington escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Off play action. Arrington. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one. And while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
On third down, Arrington steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it second and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
At the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
On third down, it's Woods. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, You go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. And he will take this in. A touchdown, Miami. Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Flynn. Got an open man. It's Washington. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
And this now 3rd and 11 after that 2nd down completion actually went back a yard. Operating from the gun. Flynn. Finding his target, it's Ward. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, Flynn. He'll get this to Ward. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
A first down carry here for Charles. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a draw play. Here's Charles. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what the offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
No, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Here's the option. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Arrington. He's going to let this go deep for Jay. That's caught inside the 20. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's going the other way. So the big gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up, but they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
They begin the drive with Charles. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Flynn, screen pass to Charles. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So it's Miami who did not play Tommy Matthews in that first half, trailing at intermission. 7. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now, if I can try and read what's going on down the far sideline, it would appear we're going to get a change at quarterback as Tommy Matthews looks like he's going to enter this ball game.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
It's because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you?
I know you're upset. That dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs. And wipe that sour